That's not what I meant to click. I didn't mean to go to youtube.com/gvrocks114 to load up my Deltarune playthrough. I just wanted to load up my music.
Same.
I could swallow a bottle of alcohol and feel like Godzilla, but I hit the deck like the Godzilla. It's gonna be weird.
You got him.
No. Uh, that like we don't have to do like it's just, you know,
Mhm.
like normal dailies. Like we don't have to throw in raid.
Whoa, that is crazy.
My bitrate is literally terrible.
You know what's even crazier?
Your
I
bitrate.
thought that maybe I kind of leave my room instead of attacking my muffin.
Well, that's asking for too much. Kind of like asking for my bitrate to be fine.
Eh.
Fire spit a monster. So I plan on tonight, I guess, looking into the modern stuff. Like I know what face cam I want to get, and like the desk, but I'm probably gonna want to check out, I guess, Micro Center first for monitor. You know,
Mhm.
because if they are cheaper and stuff like that, why not? But it's gonna be dope. The better face cam is gonna be really cool, I think. Right,
Mhm.
and then also the monitor. The desk is gonna be like probably the least biggest deal, but it's also gonna be like really nice. You know,
Mhm.
it's gonna look very professional. I also have no idea why the stream's being so laggy. It's probably just being dumb. Whatever. Is it weird that I kind of, at a very low bottom end, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That makes sense.
Want to do more Brawlhalla rank.
That's just how we're holiday.
How does
What is this, Brawlhalla?
I know, right? What the heck? Never mind. They brought Brawlhalla to me.
This is all making so much sense.
Man,
Friend, we're
really?
not in the loop. That made no sense whatsoever. Anything that happened.
Nah, I'm used to it.
He had his lingering hitbox. Then he unkneeled while he was frozen. Then when he was below 20 health bars, he activated his thing.
Mm-hmm. Just a wonderful experience overall.
I remember listening to a song on autoplay, And then like the next autoplay is that song.
No.
Reminds me I don't put my playlist on shuffle.
I have mine on shuffle loop.
That's a dangerous move.
Nah. You have to do it though. Because if you put it on shuffle, right, and not loop, for some reason when it plays the last song in your
Oh
playlist, it
yeah,
considers it done.
I've experienced that.
So it's pretty terrible.
You just gotta make sure the last song in your playlist is a really good one. Because then you have no music for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So a lot of times you forget you're even listening to music.
Yeah?
Speaking of which, do we have Terraria tunes cranked?
Nope.
Probably do that.
Unless you activated them.
I only do that on very rare occasions.
And I was wondering if today was one of those rare occasions.
No. This is rare occasions when you aren't here. Or if I'm waiting forever
Not
for
too
you.
rare. Definitely not too rare.
Yeah. It's pretty common, actually. Bruh. Yeah. I can't wait to craft Topia together. Do you want to stay on Crad and just continue where I'm at first, just to, like, learn the game?
Well, I don't know what the game's like.
Yeah, but
All I know is I'm gonna have my own separate island. Zootopia.
No. I don't know how like branching off to other islands work. I'm pretty sure you can make like a boat and stuff like
island's
that.
just like part of the game? I was gonna have my own little separate island.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we start off.
Islands like.
I'm pretty sure we start off on like a medium island, right? Like towards like pretty big, you know, but not massive. But it's about the ages that we go into. Like I'm sure there's like a sailing one and like, you know, trying to find new land.
So far, it sounds a lot like a concrete game I played.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's gonna be better than the concrete game you played.
Yeah. That's what I'm excited for. Because the concrete game was good.
Yeah. I think it'll be pretty dope. I don't know how much there is to it, because it's also in game preview. And you can definitely tell it's a bit choppy. Like, mostly, like, the animations and stuff like that. Like, mostly, it's not even, like, the actual animations. More so, like, just, like, the character design. You can kind of see, like, what's it? It looks a little wonky. Honestly, the animations are pretty nice, though. It's just, you can definitely see that some things are definitely a little choppy, but it doesn't really interfere with it being fun, you know?
Yeah.
And then the skills are honestly pretty dope. So like I said, you get skill points from like leveling up, and then you also get them from completing like mission bundles. And what's it? Why can't I think of the word? But there's like basically what I went for is like you can upgrade your chance of getting like double drops from enemies. So I pumped a lot of my skill points into that just because I figured it'd be useful for later. You know, it'd be something that I'd get regardless. Plus like more food and stuff like that. Okay. I doubt that helped. Oh, it's just gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Where stream decides to be cancer, then I get annoyed because of tech issues, and then it's just a bad day. Yeah, I don't know exactly, like, how rare skill points are in it, right? Like, I don't know if it's gonna be something that, like, we get pretty often, or if it's gonna be something that, like, we're gonna have to wait forever for, you know? But, hopefully it's not too bad. It seems like as of right now, there's a good amount of missions, a good amount of stuff to do. So. And the cool part is I don't think there's, like, mining, necessarily. Like, you don't have to, like, go in caves or anything like that. It's more like, there's just, like, ore on the surface. That it's very interesting. Because, like, it has, like, some similar things to, like, Genshin, but not, like, everything super, like, similar to Genshin. You can definitely see that drew inspiration from it, though. But I said the combat's pretty cool and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely seems like there's some cool stuff to do. And like I said, you can automate stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, you can even tame things. I don't think there's, like, you know, like, an actual monster fighting aspect, but you can tame pets. And you can also tame, like, sheep and cows and stuff. For, like, I guess, farming? I don't know. I guess we'll, see how that goes. You know? Stone Age is very
definitely
simple.
confirm that my keyboard can only have a specific amount of inputs. Because I can't fast forward while I do my little hover thing.
It sounds like a very bad thing to have on a keyboard.
Yeah.
I must have something like that on my controller. But it's like, it can only handle one input. Like trying to move and attack.
Yeah, I mean, mine can only handle two, so.
I think there was a time where ununique outros existed. What a weird time. It's fun just having full mana all the time. My Vikal is level 4. I want to see what they look like when they're fully done. You know? I feel like they're going to be really cool. Because I think the final form is like a pretty big difference. I'll slow him down with my aging.
Uh-huh. That's very useful.
It isn't, but... Wah. Yeah. Boom, boom. The Craftopia thing seems like it'd be a pretty fun one to play. I really just want to see what extra stuff there like is to do. It also doesn't seem like a lot of the crafting's like super complicated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't need like a million different resources and stuff. To be fair, it just got out of the Stone Age, but even still. Mm-hmm. The weekly Elredo. I'm just trying to like, yeah. I find it weird that he's still to fight Metaton though. Seems like he's a thing of the past.
Aren't you in, like, Metaton, like, resort?
I don't know. The thing is that I escaped the lab.
Yeah, I found the statue of him right there.
Yeah, that could just be his fan club, you know what I mean?
Plus, it's a Metaton's face steak.
Yeah, but again, since they're fans of him. And plus, if I only have Metaton, Asgore, Flowey, and Asriel or whatever, it's not really that much.
Yeah.
Like, I assume I fight Metaton pretty soon. And then Asgore just a little bit after that. And then Flowey
Yeah,
and Asriel
a
are,
little
like,
bit after
bookend.
that is a bit of a stretch.
I mean, the boss fights are pretty spread out, to be fair. At least in Pacifist. Okie dokie dane. I wonder, like, have you watched, like, a neutral playthrough?
Nope.
I feel like it'd be pretty interesting. You know?
Yeah.
I just don't know, like, the qualifications to turn it neutral, right?
As I said, I'm pretty sure it's just not sparing everything and not killing everything.
So, like, what if you spare everything in the ruins, and then you kill enemies in the Snowden area?
Neutral.
Okay. But, does that... Okay. But does that mean you get, like, an option with boss fights if you want to fight or you want to spare? Because I feel like it'd be, like, it would take away those options. You know what I mean?
Some boss fights you can't do things.
Because I feel like sparing would only come because, like, you've always been nice, you know? And then, like, killing, you wouldn't have, like, the stats to kill a lot of things. You know? But I feel like it would kind of be just...
That's a good point. Like, say, if you kill everything in the ruins, then, like, say, the Muffin fight, it might not be spareable.
Yeah, but then...
For example.
But then you also couldn't really fight it, because it would probably, like, if you weren't, like, strong enough for it, you know? Then you would just be at a really, like...
Yeah,
weird
I guess
scenario.
That's true, because you'd basically be doing a lot of the genocide stuff just without health.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I feel like Muffin might be faster.
Killing?
Genocide, though. Because it takes like 20-some turns.
To, like, kill?
To spare.
Yeah. I think you said it was 17.
Same thing. Plus, even still, you could get a betrayal kill there.
Yeah.
So genocide's
Usually,
either faster or same speed.
yeah. It just seems like killing is like just the easier way in like what's it? Like both the games. I mean, I guess there's maybe in Deltarune it's easier to spare because it seems like you could just like do mass stuff in a turn to make it like just the same
A lot
speed
of
as
stuff,
better.
like say the wear wires or whatever. Like they build up by like 17% per action.
I think I spared them though, and it wasn't that bad. I'm sure fighting it probably would have taken less time, but. See, it's weird though, because like in Deltarune, it seems like fighting every enemy is like kind of like, what's it? Makes sense to do, especially with like having the recruiting feature, you know. But then it's like in Undertale, it feels like fighting enemies is so useless, or more so like sparing them.
Yeah.
Cause just like they do damage and they're annoying to do, you know. Plus, like they don't really have much like things about them. Like in Deltarune, it's like every enemy kind of had more of a personality, you know. But like in Undertale, it feels like what's it? It's weird.
Yeah.
And in Undertale, they just feel like literally just enemies. Like they're not even part of anything. You know. But at the same time, Undertale is a lot more like NPC characters.
True, true.
So I think that's a trade-off. Is like Deltarune has every character kind of being like, what's it? Like an actual like dialogue thing, including the enemies. While like Undertale more so just has its NPCs, and there's also just happens to be like enemies. You know. Because I feel like when I'm fighting things in Deltarune, it's like I'm actually having like a conversation with them, you know, as things are going down. But like in Undertale, besides like the boss fights and stuff, it just feels like it's just really out of the blue. Like they basically just have like they say something depending on my action. That's basically the extent.
Yeah.
You know. Because I feel like there's definitely enemies I haven't fought yet. I'm sure that'll change in Genocide. I'll probably be fighting like every enemy, but I don't know. I definitely don't mind Undertale that much. It just, like I said, some of like the sparing and stuff is just like it's annoying. You know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be a lot more like straightforward. You know? As well as like I hate the checking thing, cuz like half the time when you need to check cuz you have no idea what you're doing, they don't even give you information.
Yeah.
And then you just waste a turn and then you have no idea what you're doing. You know? So it's just kind of like annoying. But like kind of like what you said, like Deltarune is pretty simple. Like you just do the right option. You know? And like you might have to do it a couple of times or whatever, but just
especially
you do the
with
right option.
chapter 2 because it shows their spare bar.
Yeah. But then it's like in Undertale, it seems like it's just like you need to do like a series of things, which is just kind of confusing. Is this thing on? It is Tycoon. It's just very poor. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Streamlabs issue or my PC. It could really be either. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's, I don't know if you can even hear me. But legitimately it's just like, I guess like a bitrate issue. I don't know. It's just being really, trash. That's the best way to describe it. It probably, just broke stream after me and Jared destroyed some kids in Brawlhalla.
Yep. Pooped on them.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that every single time, though, when me and Jared play, what's it? Like, twos or whatever, is we literally destroy everyone, regardless of our rank, up until, like, we're at, like, 1600, right? And then it's just, like, we go to 1600, then we get to, like, 1630, 1660, and then we lose to them, then we're back to 1600, and then we win one, and then we might lose one, you know, but it's always right at that mark.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's all bullcrap when we lose, so. Even when we win, it's all bullcrap, but not because of us bullcrapping, it's just us being able to beat the bullcrap.
Yeah. I'm telling you, twos give me power. I was straight up like 0 to death in people.
Twos literally shatter my kneecaps, punch me in the face, blind me, and then shoot me in the head, execution style.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. That's how I describe my twos experience. To be fair, though, I don't know how people are so bad at the game. Like, watching people play in twos, like, it actually just, like, it hurts. Like, they actually just feel like bots. That,
Yeah,
like,
no, like
do
that
the same combo.
Whatever that other spear character was.
Ada?
Yeah. That's like, literally they did spear combo and SIGs. They were almost splat.
I don't know, it's
Like
just,
to that Cayenne Bryn.
yeah, it's
Like,
not even
without
the
that trade,
fact.
they wouldn't have won.
Yeah, I feel like, see, that's another thing. Is that legitimately what it feels like? It's like you just play in another person's domain when you're playing
Yeah, exactly.
rank
Like,
twos.
see, whenever you fight spear, it's either King's Pass or Big Great Hall.
Yeah, or you fight
Small Great Hall.
blasters and it's a freaking small crystal temple. And it's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? And then anytime you fight a scythe character, it's on freaking shipwreck.
Yeah, that's what I think is the dumbest thing. And then Rocket Lance, obviously, every stage is their domain. Because Rocket Lance is Rocket Lance.
Yeah, but it's like, basically, anytime, like, say you get a situation where you're fighting low defense people, you get a stage like Shipwreck or Mammoth Fortress, to where there's just, like, so many easy ways to come back, to where I can't do anything. So they get to survive.
Yeah. What was that? I forget what stage it was, where the Ragnar just, like, cross-mapped me. I feel like I remember it being below. But it wasn't Fangwild or Twilight Grove.
Could have been Miami.
Yeah, it probably was Miami.
Miami Dome is literally such a trash map. I think platforms in general are just stupid. I feel like it literally just gives people wins. And just adds to the cheese factor.
I just don't understand how my Ensig, which has a good amount of kill power, even like orange or something, towards the top of the stage against an Ember doesn't kill in red. And meanwhile, that Ragnar axe can get me to red and kill me from the other side of the stage.
The main thing I don't understand is, like I said, when you fight someone else, it literally feels like you're playing in their own domain. Like, it literally feels like one of those, like, spear battles in Smash. It's like they get the advantage of the map, they do the same playstyle, like, the same combos and everything, the entire time, but they also have that something stupid about it, like, oh, this person can hit through walls, this person hits behind them while also hitting in front of them, right?
Strong wind.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally how it is.
Goes invincible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's literally, that's how I describe, like, Brawlhalla 2s. In Brawlhalla,
in your case, you're made of metal.
Yeah.
In
like ones, it's not bad, but I mean it's bad in ones. It's just not that bad. It's mostly people just playing passive and like cringe lords. My first betrayal win. How does betrayal even work? It's just a 3-person free for all.
Yes.
I feel like
it's like
I feel like they listened to us.
One person dies. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, Brawlhalla literally watches the stream. They're like, oh, this is a great idea.
It's like, man, you know what the worst thing is? 3-person free for all, and they literally just watch it and they're like, you know what? We're gonna make that a game mode. That's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. Named Betrayal with an exclamation point.
Exactly.
I wonder if we can queue into each other for betrayal. That'd be a real betrayal right there.
It's just a struggle out here. It is.
Oh, maybe Betrayal's like Fall Guys minigames. And just two people decide to gank the one person.
Yeah, but I mean that's also just 3-person free for all. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. In this and Fall Guys, I would imagine, or at least in this I would imagine, in Fall Guys I know, it's like, oh, this guy's already losing. Let's continue to beat him up, right? And 3-person free for all, it's kind of like you still attack the other person. It's like, oh, he's dead. We should attack each other. And then the second he comes back, then you gank him. It's more so like every stock, someone else is gonna get teamed on.
Ranked, I think, in any game is just immediately toxic. I don't think there's like really a good way to have a rank system. It's like just gonna always be toxic.
That's because people are always getting annoyed at losing points.
That's also because, though, there's the people who play like cancer.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and that make the game unfun. That's why I never watch competitive stuff either. You know, because it's like, I like the game being played to high level, but I don't like a game being played to stupid level. You know? Like,
yeah,
it just gets so boring. Yeah, exactly. It's like, they're just, it's so boring. I just don't understand why, people care about it so much. See, that's why I like speedruns. That's like my competitive thing that I like. Like speedruns are just cool.
Might as well call a competitive play a slow run.
Hey yo, kind of is though.
Because we're trying to do the match as slow as possible.
I feel like that's actually what people try to do. Like, okay, gotta have a 15-minute fight here. Anything less is what's it? A shame to my family.
Because people think, oh, I gotta survive, rather than, oh, I gotta kill the enemy.
No, I think they're just like, okay, I gotta wait for one opening to hit them once and instantly cheese them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, I gotta wait for his axe sider in the opposite direction to end light, nair, ground pound downer, weapon toss.
It's because they're like, I know I can't approach because I know I won't win because I literally have the smallest brain in all of existence. So if I just wait,
sure, type in small hitbox at least,
and then back up, and I somehow don't get hit, then I go, you know. Some people play.
Are you doing Hiroshi or?
Yeah. See, the beautiful thing about Scythe though is that Scythe is literally just like, I'm literally gonna shut off my brain and run forward and mash and be fine. Especially because I can just jump down there and it sets up for true combos, and I just get to do whatever I want while also being immune to the ground attacks. So it's pretty cool. I still refuse to acknowledge that Scythe isn't the most overpowered weapon in the game.
Have you seen Lance?
Yeah, and it's nowhere near Scythe.
It's basically Scythe with priority.
No. It's definitely a dumb, stupid weapon, but it's not nearly as annoying as Scythe. Scythe is literally just freeload. It literally just, it plays the game for you. It's like actually that simple. I think that's why people like it so much, because they can feel like they're doing flashy stuff.
And then they decided to give Artemis insane sigs.
Well, yeah.